I was really surprised when I got the call. Mother never seemed like the type who dies. I don't really remember much from my childhood. It seems so long ago. I remember coldness. I always did what I was told, by father and mother both. But Mother was always so stern and irritable with me. I'd go into the kitchen to talk to her and she'd snap at me for trying. I never could understand her. My brother John was born when I was 15. I don't remember Mother ever being mean with him. She never really cared much for me. In fact, she never really cared for anybody. My mother was always a very independent woman, but she worked hard for her family. I suppose she loved us, but it was really hard to feel sometimes. She took pride in her appearance and in her work. In her everything, really. She took pride in everything she did. Mother was a prideful woman then, which was very much unlike my father. I never really understood why they married. They never really seemed interested in each other. Then there was her age. She seemed so old when the world was so young. It was being reborn, but she was caught in the past. She lived through both world wars, and they brought adjustments that I just don't think she could ever deal with. She couldn't adjust to the modern world. In that darn nursing home, I tell you, she wouldn't even give it a chance. She raged against it when it was just an idea. I don't understand why she hated it so much. We were getting older, and so was she. You know, she was getting hard for us to take care of her. It was for the best. We put her in it before I knew it. I was getting a phone call telling me she was missing. Oh, what a heart attack that gave me. When we found her, thank heavens for that old man, she was near death, delusional, talking about John, her dead son. At that point, we had no choice. We had to tell her she was ill. Hospital life was no better for Mother. She was always complaining, though. There were too many people, so she wanted a smaller room, and then there weren't enough people. A part of me thinks she was lonely. I talked to her. I talked to her the day before she died. She was different. She told me she was frightened. Mother would never tell me such a thing. The hospital changed her. She changed, and then she died. Oh, excuse me, Doris is calling. It must be time for the funeral. I'm gonna miss Mother. At least I got to say goodbye, even if her words were haunting. She fell apart in the hospital. I know she died of cancer, but I think it was alienation that really got to her. She was alone from beginning to end. No one can live like that. Not even Hagar Curry.